Hi Scorpio, this is Jen from jennylovetarot. We are going to be doing your monthly reading for June of 2017. So let's get started. So first off, for June, the first card we have here is the Star. Now, with the Star, you're likely to find yourself feeling rather inspired in June. You'll be feeling more hopeful about the future, maybe than you did in May, more confident that your needs, whether they're emotional or financial needs, or both, that they'll be met. Um, this is also a very spiritual card, so you may find yourself for a time feeling at one with all creation in June. So hold on, savor that. Also, this card's a good omen. So you're probably already inclined to be thinking positively. So for you Scorpios out there, I think that you have been trying really hard to stay positive, and even when things have gotten rough, you might have felt down for a minute, but then you just picked yourself back up and you're like, nope, I'm gonna stay positive. So this is definitely a time to do so specifically, for in June. You stay positive, you put out positive energy, you get positive energy. So it's really important in June for you to make sure you stay positive so we can keep that good energy coming in. What are the changes that you'd like to make or see in your life? You want to make a list. You can accomplish nearly anything that you set out to do now. So think big in June. As far as for the Scorpios out there that, are concerned with work or have questions about work, this card is saying that work should be going very well. If you're not happy in your current position, then this is a time when you can expect new opportunities to come flying in to your life, but you have to be open up to them and be ready for them. Dust off that resume, read tips and tactics about making positive career changes, and when opportunity knocks, be prepared to answer. Now, as far as Scorpios and love, you Scorpios out there that are, you're good in work and you're more concentrating on love right now. And with this card for June, this is an excellent time to meet someone new if you're in the market for a new relationship. If you're ready for love, get out and mingle. A new relationship can happen at any time. So, you know, go and get yourself, a new outfit, or get your hair done, or, just put that attention on you and go out there, because it's out there, it's waiting for you. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, you may end up moving to a new, higher, more fulfilling level in that relationship. So, maybe in May, or, maybe just in the year, of 2017, maybe you were having a hard time in your relationship for these past few months, and this card saying, nope, you are about to reach a different level within your relationship. Now, as far as Scorpios that are concerned with finance out there, um, again, this is a very powerful woman. You will definitely do better financially than you imagine. So this is a great time to take risks. Only those of you that can afford it, though. If you can't afford to take a risk, keep on doing what you're doing because you're doing great. But if you feel like you can't afford to, you know, step out there and take that risk. Um, you want to ask for more money at your job. If you want to sell things, you'll have everything that you need more than likely and then some. So enjoy that. Now, with health, Scorpios out there that you might be concerned with health, this should be a fabulous time health wise. Um, if you're waiting on test results of some kind, they're likely to be very good results. So you'll be calm and inspired and just continue taking good care of yourself. Last, with the star card, spiritually, Scorpios out there that you you maybe suddenly are interested in your spirituality. um, this card is saying that you are so in touch with your spirituality now that this is a great time for you to reach out to others and to share your wisdom and your joy. Your efforts in doing so will be repaid many times over, and the world needs your light and your happiness. So make a point to let it shine. Next, we have the Two of Swords here. So now with this Two of Swords in the month of June, this is often a card about partnership and balance. Um, it usually refers to a partnership with just one other person as opposed to with a group of people. So this card shows a need for give and take. None of us are always right 100% of the time, and everyone to some degree has something to offer. So consider to what degree your life and your partnerships are in balance. With the Two of Swords also, it tells us that partnerships are likely to be going at least somewhat well, whether these be friendships, romantic, or business. However, you should consider the depth of your commitment um, to the equality in these and whether or not you are being treated as an equal by your partner. If you're not, it may be time to bring something back into balance. So this will almost certainly require open communication on your part. Nothing changes without effort. And with work and the Two of Swords. With work, this card could be saying that you may feel stuck waiting on a decision that has to be made by others. Try to be patient and refrain from pushing people to move before they're ready. If you've done your homework, things are likely to work out for your favor. Just make sure that you've done what you're supposed to do work-wise, and if you haven't, figure out how to explain or to make amends, as you're likely to be called to account. But don't panic. Now with love and the Two of Swords. This is a good omen romantically also, especially for romance that is already in existence. Um, so, whether or not you've been with someone for years or, a month or maybe just a few weeks, um, this card can signify that your relationship will move into a lighter, easier, more balanced phase with treating each other as equals playing a major role. If you're looking for love, take a good hard look at yourself to see if you have any outstanding emotional issues that need to be dealt with first. People can smell desperation a mile away, and it's a major turnoff. So you want to make sure, for you single Scorpios out there, don't let yourself be desperate. Um, a life partner does not complete you. A life partner is icing on the cake of your own complete life. So don't look outside yourself for happiness. Then the relationship you truly want and need will come to you. With finances and the Two of Swords for the month of June, um, the Two of Swords shows a need for balance and caution. So make sure you know where you are money wise to the penny. Um, Hiding from issues that will not solve them. You can't hide from them. It's not going to fix it. If you need extra income, um, know that you can make it happen. You'll just need to be creative. The easiest way to do it is probably to cut your expenses. So what you're spending that is not absolutely necessary, balance your books. If you need help to do it, ask for it. Now with health and the Two of Swords for the month of June, when this card shows up, it's in the context of health questions. It signifies a need to pay very close attention to one's emotions. So, how are you feeling about things or people in your life? Journalizing and or taking things out with someone you trust is very important now, and it can lead to a higher outcome to health and breakthroughs. So, positive thinking again and balance and behavior is crucial now. So, eat right, sleep enough, get enough exercise, and drink enough fluids. Now, finally, with the Two of Swords and spirituality, um, this is it shows that you're on a more balanced and positive path than you realize. So hold fast to what you believe and how you see things. Even if your system doesn't work for everyone, you want to trust in yourself. Okay. And next we have the Knight of Cups. Now, with the Knight of Cups, it's like most, if not all, of the cup suit. It's an optimistic, good card to see in a reading. I mean, this is great, so far. Optimistic, positive. This is the rule for June, staying optimistic. Um, it's a good card to see in a reading when you're looking for optimism. Like all the knights, this one often comes bearing messages. So usually these are the kind of good news that we all want to receive. The Knight of Cups would tell you that things are going to be going well. You're likely to be feeling charged up and ready for action. This card often means that good news, particularly in the realm of matters of the heart, is likely to be headed your way soon. With um, work projects are likely to be moving ahead in a positive way sooner than you're expecting. So when this card shows in a reading, you can expect things to be moving in a positive way much faster than usual. You should be proud of your accomplishments, Scorpio, and your contributions. Now, with love, this is a very, very positive card to get when you're asking about love. If you're single, this card often indicates that someone is about to sweep you off your feet. Um, if you're in a relationship, the knight can indicate final commitments or marriage, at least in the context of love. This card means positive messages, things that you would like to hear. So be open to exploration of your feelings this month or for the month of June. Finances with the Knight of Cups. Um, this card can mean that you'll soon get very good news about your finances. The Knight often indicates messages that are uplifting and positive, like I said. So if you're concerned about finances and you get this card in a reading, if nothing else, figure out exactly where you are financially to the penny. The situation is almost certainly not as bad as you think. With health, um, if you're waiting on a test result regarding your health, like we said with the last card, and you get this card, relax and know that the news will be good. In general, with your health, the night means that you will soon be feeling better and even healthier. spiritually with the Knight of Cups. Um, you're getting ready to enter a new realm in your spiritual exploration. So the Knight often means that you'll soon receive a message from the spirit. This sometimes comes through another human, however, which will open up new ways of looking at things for you. So pay attention to things that seem like coincidences, because they're often ways that the spirits are trying to get through to us. And our final card for June is the Ace of Cups. Now, not the Ace of Cups, sorry, Ace of Swords. Um, as with all aces, the Ace of Swords can indicate a new beginning of some sort in your life, possibly on several fronts. Sometimes this new beginning can be started by a separation of some kind, from a relationship or from a job situation. Know that as anxiety producing as such a new beginning can sometimes be, the underneath is all is good. Um, Beneficial energy that is getting you where you want to go. In general, the Ace of Wands calls on us not to be afraid to make a leap, and if it's out for our best interests. So, in short, bravery is definitely called for. As the old adages say, feel the fear and do it away. You have a good idea already of what must be done. The hard part is doing it. So start today. With work, the ace can mean that you soon will try a different tactic, or maybe even choose to leave a job that you're currently in. If you're committed to staying where you are, you may have some good ideas of new policies or procedures that could make everyone's life easier at work and improve the bottom line final product. Don't hesitate to give your voice to those. Um, Another old adage is, it's amazing what can be done if you don't care who gets the credit. You will ultimately get the credit for anything good that you bring to the table. The credit doesn't have to be instantaneous. And with love. In terms of love, the ace can mean that you are ready to start something new. Um, if you're currently in a committed relationship, it can indicate that there's something about this relationship that you will choose to put a stop to. Um, don't hesitate to speak your mind. If something in the relationship is hurtful or bad for you, um, and you lose your partner because you say so, you haven't really lost anything. Um, you are being guided toward a relationship that's better for you. So just tell the truth. And don't be afraid to tell the truth. With finances, the Ace of Swords calls on us to know when enough is enough. Now is not the time to take chances with money, so don't invest any money that you couldn't afford to lose. You may be approached for a loan, but as much as it pains you, it may be in your best interest not to lend what you are asked. You may not be repaid back, and your relationship with your prospective borrower could suffer and be destroyed as a result. So lend only if you're willing to take this chance. With health, in terms of health, you may finally find it within yourself to stop something, maybe a bad habit that you know is bad for you. This can also indicate the converse, like finally starting something that is good for you. So expect some frayed nerves as you're making this transition. Take good care of yourself only when you try to be able to care adequately for others. Physical exercise is particularly important now, but don't overdo it. Spirituality. With spirituality, you may finally let go of a belief system which actually hasn't worked for you for some time. Don't beat yourself up if you find that you've been holding some viewpoints and beliefs that you should have, that you shouldn't have. Everyone makes mistakes or gets hold of the wrong end of the stick from time to time. You will find some spiritual truth that holds more promise for you and which is more beneficial. Don't hesitate to talk to other people about what works for them on a spiritual level. So overall here, Scorpio, for the month of June, it feels really good. It a lot of positive. Most importantly, stay positive. Um, I would say, only take that leap if you feel like you can't afford it. Um, but yeah, just stay positive, and it looks like it's going to be a good month for you, Scorpio. Thank you, and I will see you next time.